Al-Ramm or al-Ramm is a Palestinian town which lies northeast of Jerusalem, just outside the city's municipal border. The village is part of the built-up urban area of Jerusalem, the Atarot industrial zone, and Beit Hanina lie to the west, and Neve Ya'akov borders it on the south with a built-up area of 3,289 dunums. According to the Palestinian Central Bureau of Statistics, al-Ramm had a population of 25,595 in 2006. The head of al-Ramm Village Council estimates that 58,000 people live there, more than half of them holding Israeli identity cards. History. In Crusader sources, al-Ramm was named Aram, Haram, Rama, Ramathat, Ramita, or Ramathes. Al-Ramm was one of 21 villages given by King Godfrey as a fief to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. All the inhabitants of the village who were mentioned in Crusader sources between 1152 and 1160 had names which imply they were Christian. The village was mentioned around 1161, when a dispute about a land boundary was settled. Ottoman era. In 1517, the village was included in the Ottoman Empire with the rest of Palestine, and in the 1596 tax records it appeared as Ramah, located in the Nahiyah of Jabal Quds of the Liwa of Al-Quds. The population was 28 households, all Muslim. They paid a fixed tax rate of 33.3% on agricultural products, including wheat, barley, olive trees and vineyards, in addition to occasional revenues, goats and beehives, a total of 4,700 AKCE. In 1838 Edward Robinson found the village to be very poor and small, but large stones and scattered columns indicated that it had previously been an important place. In 1870 the French explorer Victor Guérin found the village to have 200 inhabitants, while an Ottoman village list of about the same year showed that al-Ramm had 32 houses and a population of 120, though the population count included men only. In 1883, the Palestine Exploration Fund's survey of Western Palestine described al-Ramm as a small village in a conspicuous position on the top of a white hill, with olives. It has a well to the south. The houses are of stone, partly built of old material. West of the village is a good burqa with a pointed vault. Lower down the hill a pillar shaft broken in two, probably from the church. On the hill are cisterns. Drafted stones are used up in the village walls. At Khan al-Ramm, by the main road, is a quarry with half-finished blocks still in it, and two cisterns. The Khan appears to be quite modern, and is in ruins. There are extensive quarries on the hillsides near it. British Mandate era. In the 1922 census of Palestine conducted by the British Mandate authorities, Ramm had a population 208, all Muslims. This had increased in the 1931 census to 262, still all Muslim, in 51 houses. Al-Ramm suffered badly in the 1927 earthquake, with old walls collapsing. In a survey in 1945, al-Ramm had a population of 350, all Muslims, and a total land area of 5,598 dunums. 441 dunums were designated for plantations and irrigable land, 2,291 for cereals, while 14 dunums were built-up area. In the wake of the 1948 Arab-Israeli War, and after the 1949 armistice agreements, al-Ramm came under Jordanian rule. It was captured by Israel along with the rest of East Jerusalem and the West Bank, and has been under Israeli occupation since then. In 2006, the Israeli High Court rejected 3 petitions objecting to the construction of a security barrier separating al-Ramm from Jerusalem. The route of the fence planned to encircle northern Jerusalem has been revised several times. The latest plan calls for a minimalist route that leaves the village of al-Ramm east of the fence. According to the current plan, still subject to revision, the fence will approach al-Ramm near the Atarot airport and Cameltrader. Crusader remains. Two structures in the town have been identified. A tower, which was later part of a courtyard building, is of Crusader origin. Former Crusader church. The former mosque of al-Ramm was once a Crusader parish church. In 1838, Robinson noted that a small mosque with columns seems once to have been a church. In 1870, Guerin described a mosque, replacing a former Christian church, of which it occupies the choir. The inhabitants venerate the memory of Sheikh Hassan. The columns of the sanctuary come from the church. An Ottoman village list of about the same year showed that al-Ramm had 32 houses and a population of 120, though the population count included only men. In 1881, Lieutenant Conda reported, "At the shrine which is so conspicuous near this village are remains of a former chapel. The lintel stone, with a bas-relief of rosettes, has been found by Dr. Chaplin within the building, and a very curious stone mask is in his possession, obtained from the village. It represents a human face without hair or beard, the nose well cut, the eyes and mouth very feebly designed. The mask is hollowed out behind, and has two deep holes at the back as if to fix it to a wall. It is over a foot in longer diameter, and curiously resembles some of the faces of the Moabite collection of Mr. Shapira. There cannot well be any question of its genuine character, and nothing like it has been found, so far as I know, in Palestine." In 1883, SWP noted that west of the village is the Muqam of Sheikh Hussein, once a small Christian basilica. It further described it as the remains of the north aisle 6 feet 8 inches wide, are marked by 4 columns 2 feet in diameter. The chamber of the saint's tomb occupies part of the nave, and into its north wall the lintel of the old door is built of stone 10 feet long, half of which is visible, with designs as shown. In the courtyard east of this chamber is an old well of good water and a fine mulberry tree. In the west wall of the Muqam are the stones, with discs in low relief, are built in. Sister cities: Zemun, Serbia; Bondy, France. In progress since 2010. Bibliography.